Hi and welcome, I'm Melanie and I'm part of the customer experience team at Staffbase. This video is all about dynamic pages. Dynamic pages make it possible to design high quality pages with drag and drop design elements. It is especially useful if you want to display a large variety of information in a very structured way. In this video we will cover what your app can look like with dynamic pages, what to consider when setting up dynamic pages, and how to set it up in the Experience Studio. This is what your app can look like with dynamic pages on a desktop and on mobile. With dynamic pages, you have several options when designing your app. A homepage can look like this or this. Dynamic pages consist of sections and widgets. With sections, you create a visual separation on a page, and after adding a section to a page, you can add any text, media, or widget to it. Widgets are design elements that show particular content. There are various widgets for different purposes: structuring content, creating links, displaying news, and much more. Before setting up a page, it's important to keep a few things in mind. First, think about the goal for the page. What message should it transmit? How can the content be organized to support this goal? Think about your user and what content they need. And lastly, make a sketch of what your page should look like. Now let's have a look how to set up a dynamic page in the Experience Studio. In the Experience Studio, head over to the page overview and click Add Page. Choose a title. In our example, we will create a page for our Berlin office. Once you've done so, choose a space. Spaces make managing and targeting content in big and decentralized organizations a fluid experience. For more information about Spaces, please visit our support portal or speak to your responsible CSM. Decide if you want to use a template. Page templates allow you to create pre-structured and pre-formatted pages, which give your editors the time to focus their efforts on delivering content. Now decide whom the page should be visible to. We will choose the user group Berlin. Then click Add Page. Your page can be formatted using the pre-built sections you can find here. The sections will help you create a visual grid to organize widgets. You can also use multiple sections on a page and even have a section within a section. You can decide if your section should be displayed as a card mode. A card mode is used to make the sections more visible. We recommend avoiding card-on-card mode, as this makes it harder for your users to visually follow all the elements. When building your page, it's important to ask yourself where the user will look at it. Is it on desktop or on mobile, and how should both versions differ from each other? If you're looking to have two very different layouts for desktop and mobile, it might be a good idea to have these separated. In that case, we recommend to create two sections on one page by setting up a desktop view, which is only visible on desktop, and a mobile view, which is only visible on mobile. Remember, all widgets can be configured to be visible on desktop only, mobile only, or both mobile and desktop. What's good to know is that if you decide to use a section with two columns side by side, the left column will be shown on top of the right column on a mobile view. This is because a mobile view will only display one column at a time. We will now select the sections that we want to have in our dynamic page. Setting up all sections first will help you get a rough overview of your page layout, but you can also add sections as you go. Under the plus symbol, you can find all the widgets available. Please be aware that the number of widgets displayed here depends on your Staffbase solution. If you have any questions regarding your solution, please reach out to your responsible CSM. When starting to fill the sections with content, we recommend going from top to bottom. Remember to always place your content in the widget and always place the widget in a section. Let's look into some of the widgets in more detail. We will start the page with the hero image widget. With this widget, you can add a picture that represents your page to catch the reader's attention. Here you can add a headline. Decide if the image should be visible on both mobile and desktop. And select the visibility in the app. Then add your image. The widget ensures that the image looks good on both devices by letting you select the area of the image that needs to be visible on the smaller mobile device. Decide if you want to have a color overlay and click OK. Lastly, we will add the headline Berlin office to the image. Next to the hero image, we want to link our most important content. We have 4 options for linking content. Link tiles, which prominently place important links on a page. Link lists, which show a list of external or internal links. Buttons, which are highlighted links. And the portfolio widget, which represents your links in an album form with a picture. We will choose the Link Tiles widget. You have the option to add a title, which device it will be visible on, and visibility in the app. You can customize the layout by modifying the background color here. Next, choose an icon, a title, and fill in your links. Then click OK. Great! Next we'll add our Berlin news underneath the hero image. To do so, click on the Newsfeed widget. Enter the title, which device it should be visible on, decide the visibility. Under Source, you can choose if you're going to show a news page or news channel. Browse the news here and decide how many posts will be visible in the app. We will choose 3. Then click OK. Next, we will add the Portfolio widget. The Portfolio widget is ideal for linking different branches of similar content, such as different departments, locations, product lines, and more. First, enter your title and the device it should be visible on. Now add your content. Add pictures, name, and URL, then click OK. Lastly, we want to add our file list widget for our documents. Enter a title, enter the device. Add your document or drag and drop them here. Then click OK. Let's fill the sections with the rest of our content. And don't forget to save your changes and publish your page. Now let's have a look at how it looks for the users. That was all for our video on dynamic pages. We hope we've been able to give you a better understanding on how to create and design a high-quality page. For more information about the different widgets and sections, please visit our support portal.